Welcome to the longest running quiz show in the area. Categories. High school students compete to answer questions on topics from art to science, history to current events. And now, here's your categories host, John Bartell.
Hi, welcome to Categories and our championship game of our 2017-2018 Categories Tournament with our number 1 seed Blue Valley West Jaguars coached by Deborah Connerly versus our number 2 seed Shawnee Mission East Lancers coached by Nate Southwick. Let's go ahead and meet our contestants. First, from West.
Hey, my name is Hamant Gatthakis-Kandurthi, and I'm a senior.
My name is Srivits Enormous Shrivi Narayanan, and I'm a senior.
My name is William Trudat Jackson, and I'm a senior.
My name is Vineet Comeback Kid Talavajula, and I'm a junior.
My name is Raju Raghu Kakarlapudi, and I'm a junior.
And our contestants from East.
Hi, I'm Andrew Moore, not less, and I'm a senior.
I'm Harrison, quick draw quick.
I'm Ned, I once lost a snake, Kerfman.
Hi, I'm Dennis the Menace. I'm a senior.
Hi, I'm Stuart the Man Hansen. I'm a junior.
And I'm just John, the guy who reads the questions, Bartell. That's basically it. All right, here we go. In our first round in categories, we will take turns answering questions. If a team answers a correct answer during a category, they will be awarded a point. If they answer incorrectly, the other squad will get a chance to steal the category. We did a coin toss before we started taping. It was won by Blue Valley West. And so here is the category. It is U.S. Geography. Which U.S. capital, regarded as the birthplace of the Civil Rights Movement, is called the Heart of Dixie? Raju?
Montgomery, Alabama.
That is correct, Montgomery, Alabama. East, coming over to you, military history is the category. It is, yes, military history. All right, the Sea War in the Pacific during World War II was dominated by what kind of sea craft? Harrison?
The aircraft carrier.
It is the aircraft carrier. Back to you, West. Math, geometry is the category. Through how many degrees does the minute hand of a clock move in 25 minutes? Shrivitz?
150.
150, very good. Back to you, Lancers. U.S. government. Committee chairpersons in the United States Senate are selected on basis of what? Harrison?
Seniority.
Seniority, very good. Right, back over to you, West. Current events is the category. Name the country that won more total medals than any other country at the 2018 Winter Olympics. Come on.
Norway.
Norway, very good. Back over to you, Lancers. Science, specifically botany. What is an underground stem that can grow into a plant called? Harrison?
A tuber?
It's not a tuber. Jaguars, chance to steal this science botany question. What is an underground stem that can grow into a plant called? Come on.
A sapling.
It's not a sapling. It's a bulb. A bulb. We are staying with you, West. General knowledge is the category. Confessing to an error is also known by what other phrase, which literally means devouring a certain large black bird? Shrivitz?
Eating crow.
Eating crow. Back over to you, Lancers. Math is the category. What is the probability that one toss of a fair six-sided die shows a prime number? Dennis?
1/2.
1/2, very good. Back over to you, West. Presidential history. Name the U.S. president who was the first to have a presidential library built for his papers and his memorabilia. Hint, it is located in Hyde Park, New York. Raju?
Thomas Jefferson.
It is not Thomas Jefferson. Lancers, chance to steal this presidential history question. Name the U.S. president who was the first to have a presidential library built for his papers. Harrison.
Teddy Roosevelt.
It's not Teddy Roosevelt, it's Franklin Roosevelt. Franklin Roosevelt. East, we are staying with you. Literature is the category. Name the shy and tense little orphan who was the heroine of a novel by Charlotte Bronte. Harrison?
Little Orphan Annie.
It is not Little Orphan Annie. Jaguars, chance to steal this literature question. Name the shy and tense little orphan who was the heroine of a novel by Charlotte Bronte. Come on.
Jane Eyre.
Jane Eyre. Very good. Staying with you, West, sports and games is the category. A left-handed boxer is called a what? Vinit?
Southpaw.
A southpaw. Nice job. Back over to you, East. Geography, specifically islands, is your category. What Caribbean island is home to the only tropical rainforest in the United States forest system? Harrison?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Nice job. Back over to you, West. U.S. government. The president may release a convicted criminal by issuing a what? Travis?
Presidential pardon.
Presidential pardon. Nice job. Back over to you, Lancers. Fine arts is the category. Identify the profession of Alexander Godunov. Harrison?
Composer.
It is not composer. West, you have a chance to steal this fine arts category. Identify the profession of Alexander Godunov. Come on.
Thespian.
Not thespian. Ballet dancer. Ballet dancer. Staying with you, West, vocabulary is the category. Latin for race course. It's the aggregate of courses of study given in a school. What is the word? Raju?
Curriculum.
Curriculum. Very good. Back over to you, Lancers. Current events is the category. All public school teachers in this state went on strike this last week demanding, Dennis?
West Virginia.
West Virginia. They just happen to rank 48th in amongst the states in teacher compensation. Jaguars, back to you. Famous places. This historic New York City building is now hosting even more concerts as its new underground hall opened in the early 2000s, directly beneath the 2,804-seat Isaac Stern Auditorium. What is this concert hall? Travis?
Carnegie.
Carnegie. Very good. Back to you, Lancers. General knowledge. If you shined a blue light on a red object, what color would it appear to be? Ned?
Purple.
Cannot accept purple. Jaguars, chance to steal this general knowledge question. If you shined a blue light on a red object, what color would it appear to be? Come on.
Orange.
It's not orange. Black. Black. Staying with you, West, science is the category. How do you contract salmonella? Raju?
Raw meats.
Raw meats. We're eating spoiled food. Very good. Lancers, back to you. Sports and games is the category. Which Olympic athlete is nicknamed Lightning? Harrison.
Usain Bolt.
Very good. Back to you, Jaguars. Literature is the category. Hired as a ship's cook, he led the mutiny aboard the Hispaniola. Name this literary character in Treasure Island. Time on that. Lancers, chance to steal this literature category. Hired as a ship's cook. Harrison?
Long John Silver.
It is Long John Silver. He's now a very famous cook. Lancers, we are staying with you. Vocabulary is the category. Though its first 8 letters mean immeasurably great, the complete word means immeasurably small. What's the word? Time on that. Jaguars, chance to steal this vocabulary question. Though its first 8 letters mean immeasurably great. True?
Infinitesimal.
Infinitesimal, very good. Staying with you, West, language is the category. Referring to the blue ribbon of the Knights Grand Cross of the Order of the Holy Spirit. This term is applied to the French School of Cooking. Give me the expression denoting gourmet excellence. Hamad?
Haute cuisine.
I cannot accept haute cuisine. Lancers, you have a chance to steal this category, language. Referring to the blue ribbon of the Knights Grand Cross of the Order of the Holy Spirit. Ned.
Corbin Blue.
Can you repeat that, please?
Corbin Blue.
I cannot. Hold on a second.
Oh,
I thought he said Corbin Blue. Okay. Yep. We'll accept it. Very good. The next category is fine arts. In 1504 in Florence, Italy, two of the greatest Renaissance masters competed in rendering battle scenes. Who were these painters of the Battle of Anghiari and the Battle of Castigna? Time on that. West, you have a chance to steal this fine arts painting category. In 1504 in Florence, Italy, two of the greatest Renaissance masters competed in a rendering of battle scenes. Who are these painters of the Battle of Anghiari and the Battle of Castigna? Come on.
Michelangelo and Raphael.
It is Michelangelo, but the other is Leonardo da Vinci. West, we are staying with you. Science, chemistry is the category. Give the chemical name for this compound. H2O2. Raju?
Hydrogen peroxide.
Hydrogen peroxide. Nice job. Back to you, Lancers. Literature is the category. A book entitled Fragments of an Autobiography told about its English author's life as a child, particularly while his father was in a debtor's prison. Harrison?
Charles Dickens.
It is Charles Dickens. Back to you, West. World geography. Only 1/5 of the people live in this rugged area of Scotland, covering the northern 2/3 of the country. Name it. Hamant?
The Highlands.
It is the Highlands. Back to you, Lancers. Military history. What were panzer units? Harrison?
Tank units.
Tank units. Very good. Back to you, West. General knowledge. A test developed by psychologists that helps individuals judge whether they are likely to succeed at a particular activity or skill is called what? Raju?
Aptitude test.
Aptitude. Very good. East, coming back to you. U.S. government, specifically courts. What is the legal term? We will finish this question. What is the legal term for the county or locality in which a case is to be tried? Ned?
Circuit.
It's not circuit. West, you have a chance to steal this government courts question right before halftime. What is the legal term for the county or locality in which a case is to be tried? Hamant?
Venue.
Venue is what we're looking for. And with that correct response, it gives you a score of 15 to Shawnee Mission East 10. Congratulations actually to both teams, as we'll take this time here at halftime to recognize both teams for completing both their regular seasons with undefeated 4-0 records and with a win for Blue Valley West over Blue Valley North to get to the championship game. And congratulations to Shawnee Mission East as they beat Shawnee Mission West to get to the championship game. In this part of categories, we're about to begin our lightning round, or our second round, and as tradition here, we will start with our look and listen question. Our look and listen question will be displayed on a monitor here for our contestants in studio, as well as being displayed for you watching at home. The look and listen question, if I haven't mentioned already, is worth 2 points. And just this reminder to the contestants, once someone rings in, we cannot rewind the video. We have to go at that point on. All right, so here we go. Both teams, our look and listen question is this. Name the combatants that met at this battle site. Hamant?
The Mexicans and the Texans.
That is correct, yes. All right, as we will continue here with our our lightning round, questions are placed on the floor for either team to answer. If a team responds correctly, of course, they earn a point for their squad. If they answer incorrectly, the other team still gets a chance to steal that category. Both teams, here we go. European history. What city in 1829 established the world's first modern organized police force? Harrison.
London.
It is London. World geography for both teams. Name the two largest peninsulas of Mexico. Harrison.
The Yucatan and the California.
Cannot accept that. I'm sorry, I cannot accept that. Jaguars, you have a chance to steal this world geography question. Name the two large peninsulas of Mexico. Come on.
The Yucatan and the Guadalajara.
That is incorrect. Yucatan, but I had to go with your first answer. It is the Baja Peninsula. Both teams, Shakespeare is the category. In Shakespeare's Julius Caesar, the soothsayer warned Caesar against a certain date. Dennis.
The Ides of March.
It is the Ides of March. That's what we're looking for. Art, specifically color. What color would be directly opposite on a color wheel from blue-violet? Hamad?
Red-orange.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Lancer's chance to steal this art and color question. What color would be directly opposite on a color wheel from blue-violet? Ned.
Yellow-green.
I'm sorry, yellow-orange. Yellow-orange. Science, technology for both teams. Name one of the 3 inventors of the transistor. Stuart.
Macaroni.
And I cannot accept that. Jaguars, you have a chance to steal this science technology question. Name one of the 3 inventors of the transistor. Come on.
Ohm.
It is not Ohm. Bardeen, Breton, or Shockley were the 3. U.S. government law for both teams. The Lindbergh kidnapping led Congress to pass a law making kidnapping a federal offense under either 2 conditions. Name either one. Ned.
They're transported across state lines.
Across state lines. The other one is if they use the mail to send a ransom notice. Math, geometry for both teams. A right triangle has a hypotenuse measuring square root of 61 and a leg measuring 5. What is the length? Shriveth?
6.
6. Very good. Science for both teams. Which of these is an example of algae? Is it mushroom, seaweed, or Harrison?
Seaweed.
It is seaweed. U.S. geography for both teams. In what state are the universities of Midwestern State, Angelo State, and Prairie View A&M? Harrison?
Tennessee.
It is not Tennessee. West, you have a chance to steal this U.S. geography question. In what state are the universities Midwestern State, Angelo State, and Prairie View A&M? What?
Nebraska.
It's not Nebraska. It's Texas. Texas. Both teams, world geography for both teams. The Sultanate of Brunei. Harrison.
The island of Brunei.
Cannot accept that. West, you have a chance to steal this world geography question. The Sultanate of Brunei is found on the north coast of what island? Come on.
Borneo.
It is Borneo. U.S. history for both teams. The Mason-Dixon line was originally drawn to settle a boundary dispute between what 2 colonies? Harrison.
Virginia and Maryland.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Jaguars, chance to steal this U.S. history question. The Mason-Dixon line was originally drawn to settle a boundary dispute between what 2 colonies? Ahmad?
New York and Pennsylvania.
That is also incorrect. Pennsylvania is one, the other is Maryland. Both teams, general knowledge, specifically ships, is the category. What is the structural backbone of a ship called? Ned.
Keel.
Keel, very good. Music terminology for both teams. What word beginning with E is the lip formation used to... Ned.
Embouchure.
Embouchure, very good. Ancient history for both teams. Ancient history for both teams. The Aztec calendar had 13 months and 20 days. How many months did the early Roman calendar have? Shrivitz?
360.
Cannot accept that. Lancer's chance to steal this ancient history question. Stuart?
10.
10. Had 10 months. We narrowed the gap a bit here. Blue Valley West 19, Shawnee Mission East 17. Sports and games is the next category. Which word is used for the score of 0 in a game of tennis? Ned?
Love.
Love, very good. U.S. history, government for both teams. Within 10 years, what is the number, within 10 years, when was the number of the Supreme Court justices fixed at 9? Vinny?
1935.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Lancers, chance to steal this U.S. history government question. Within 10 years, when was the number of Supreme Court justices fixed at 9? Dennis?
1950.
I'm sorry, that too is incorrect. 1869. 1869. World history for both teams. After World War I, the United States refused to join, Harrison?
The League of Nations.
The League of Nations. And we've tied up the score here at 19 apiece. European history for both teams. Joan of Arc's victory over the English at Orleans occurred during which war? Harrison?
The 100 Years' War.
It is the 100 Years' War. Math for both teams. If the volume of a cube is 8 cubic inches, what is its surface area? Andrew?
24.
24 is correct. You're good. 24. General knowledge for both teams. What is it called when you sew together pieces of fabric that have different patterns and sizes? Ned?
Quilting?
It is not quilting. West, chance to steal this general knowledge question. What is it called when you sew together pieces of fabric that have different patterns and sizes to make a larger fabric? Come on.
Embroidery.
It's not embroidery. It's called patchwork. Patchwork. On the quilting? Yeah. Okay. All right. All right, we will look it up. All right, both teams. The next category is classical music. Felix Mendelssohn wrote the Italian Symphony. Who composed the French suites? Stuart?
Sisson?
That is incorrect. West, chance to steal this classical musical category. Felix Mendelssohn wrote the Italian Symphony. Who composed the French suites? Come on.
Gauguin.
No, it's Bach. Bach did. Science, organisms for both teams. What is the basis of all marine food chains? Harrison?
Plankton.
Cannot accept plankton. West, you have a chance to steal. Oh, Shreeva?
Phytoplankton.
It's not phytoplankton. Algae. Algae is the base. Children's literature for both teams. Whom did Cinderella marry? Harrison?
The Prince. Prince Charming.
Prince Charming, I can accept, yes. Sports and games for both teams. Name the 4 men's PGA. Come on.
The Masters, the PGA Championship, the U.S. Open, the British Open.
Those are the 4. Very good. Government and economics for both teams. How can citizens directly participate in state lawmaking process? Harrison?
Voting.
I cannot accept that. Wes, you have a chance to steal this government and economics question. How can citizens directly participate in the state lawmaking process? By referendum, impeachment, censure, or quorum? Come on.
Quorum.
That's referendum. Referendum. Vocabulary. Spelling is the next category. One male graduate is an alumnus. Spell the term, Andrew.
ALUMNI. Alumni.
I cannot accept that. Wes, you have a chance to steal this vocabulary spelling category. One male graduate is an alumnus. Spell the term which refers to 2 or more female graduates. Shrevitz?
Alumnae.
That is correct. Science, space for both teams. Russians Dobrovolsky, Volkov, and Patsayev were the first to do what? Ned?
Spacewalk.
Cannot accept spacewalk. And this is going to be our last question unless we have a correct? That was the siren to end our game. Russians Dobrovolsky, Volkov, and Petsayev were the first to do what? Raju?
Enter orbit.
Cannot accept enter orbit. They were the first to die in space. Kind of a morbid way to end our game. But with that siren denoting the end of our game, Shawnee Mission East comes out on top in a very close game with a score of 22 to Blue Valley West 21. Please stay tuned as we will do our awards presentation for our tournament champions and award trophies and have coaches say a few words. Congratulations to both teams for finishing the regular season undefeated and making it to our well-played championship game. At this time, we're going to award our tournament trophies. First, we have our second place trophy being awarded to Deborah Connerly of Blue Valley West. And so congratulations to you. And if you'd like to say a few words, that'd be great.
Okay, well, I just want to say that, am I supposed to come over here?
Yep,
No.
yep, go ahead and grab the mic. There we go. Grab the mic. There we go. Yes.
Okay. I just want to say thank you to this team, both those who are here today and those who've been a part of the team all season. They've played with a lot of heart, and it's just been a delight to work with them. So thank you all.
Good job. And congratulations to Shawnee Mission East, our tournament champions, and we have a trophy for Coach Nate Southwick. So Coach, come on out. Congratulations to your team, and if you'd like to go over and say a few words, that'd be great.
First of all, that was one heck of a game, guys. Well played. Both teams, definitely. I got to say, thanks, guys. It's been an awesome year. It's been a real honor working with you. You guys are some of the most phenomenal students that I've ever had in categories. This is my first undefeated season ever at East, so fantastic job. We're going to miss you, seniors, and hopefully our juniors can step it up next year. So, thanks.
Yep. A great way to end our season with a 22-21 victory. What a great activity for our students. Congratulations once again to Shawnee Mission East, our tournament champions. Congratulations to Blue Valley West for being our regular season champions. Please join us next season for our 2018-2019 category season as we will continue to bring you the best and brightest minds of high school students all throughout Johnson County. Good work, guys. Good job.